We just had a brand new duo that just formed a week ago and just dominated the Div Cup finals, winning it by almost 80 points. We also had a few underperforming duos, and with a surprising duo splitting after today. But that's not the only thing we're talking about today. We also got to talk about Zdog, because right now he's looking absolutely primed. The question everyone in OCE is starting to talk about is Zdog our best player at the moment? So yeah, we got a lot to break down in this week's competitive scene in OCE. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Starting off, we just seen a crazy performance in yesterday's Div 1 finals by a team that only formed a week ago, and that was none other than Aspect and Jerald. Jumping into the leaderboard, coming first was Aspect and Jerald, second Oatly and Zdog, third Dummy and Falcon, fourth Crusades and Phasma, fifth Jai and Clarix, sixth Kazi and Spooks, seventh Massimo and Tame, eighth Calco and Star, ninth Resigns and Tinker, and 10th was Strivix and Oathbot. Sorry if I pronounced anyone's name wrong. But let's talk about Aspect and Jerald, since the duo only formed a week ago and showed yesterday what they were capable of in a crazy match history. Of a 6-kill third, the back-to-back wins including an 8-kill win and a 9-kill win, then followed by a 6-kill fourth, a 5-kill 25th, and a 6-kill 7th. Jerald and Aspect landed north of the map on a snowy mountain hill, pulling pretty much 4 out of the 6 zones, but don't let that fool you. Especially when Aspect had third most damage, with it being 5,472 damage, and Jerald having the fourth most damage with 5,228 damage. That's right. That right there shows you the fighting power they have. I'm really excited to see how this duo will go in future events, and if they stick into F and CS. I would be surprised to see if they don't get a top 3 in the grand final lobby. In second place today, we had Oatly and Zdog coming in with 357 points after winning last week's Division Cup. We had Zdog leading the damage of the finals with 6,312 damage, while Oatly was 8th with 4,436 damage. This duo is really showing what they can do this season in Div Cups, coming with a 4th, a 2nd, a 5th, a 1st, and a 2nd in all the Div Cup finals so far, which is absolutely mind-blowing after most weeks they are contested by teams letting middle of the map over at Lethal Labs, so that just proves how good they are off spawns. They also had a decent match history with a 2-kill 15th, a 7-kill 7th, a 3-kill 5th, 8-kill 12th, a 12-kill win, and a 4-kill 18th, which placed them second overall. We also had Dummy and Falcon coming in third by 1 point ahead of Crusades and Phasma, with Dummy and Falcon landing northwest side of the map with uncontested tip-top terrace, which is very kind with the zones to say the least, and pulling almost 5 out of the 6 zones. Dummy and Falcon are by far one of the best underrated teams this season, with them coming 6th, 3rd, 12th, 10th, and a 3rd. Falcon also came 6th with most damage today out of the duo with 4,724 damage, while Dummy wasn't too far off. Keep an eye out for this duo in upcoming duo set lobbies. And yes, we did have a few duos split in today, but the most noticeable one is none other than Deneth and Mace splitting up, but I do now believe that they are back together, as a tweet that was looking for duo has now been deleted, so you know, we could see Deneth and Mace running it back next week. Who knows? I truly believe this duo is really good, but it just comes down to this season's meta. Hopefully next season we see them back at the top with a fully new meta and loot pool for next season. Talking about loot pools, we almost have an entirely refreshed loot pool for next season confirmed by Hypex, which, you know, includes a new shotgun, hopefully, a new AR since the, you know, Deadeye has been vaulted with this coming update. We also might have a new SMG, but mainly in competitive. Like, besides the SMGs, it's normally just AR and Shoddy. The only time you really carry an SMG if it's like really broken, like the one we have this season. The Flex SMG that we have this season is one of the best SMGs we've ever had, and I personally use it in end game, mid game, early game. It's just overall like really good. We also have new movement and mobility items, and I hope that it's something like the baseball bat we had in chapter 6 and even the void mask we had then. Like, I believe those two mobility and movement items were one of the best we've ever had. Now, we have a player in most people's opinion that is probably the best player in OCE right now, and that's none other than Zdog. We have seen Zdogs in past events this season, with him coming first in a solo series final, making that back-to-back first, and in the Reload series Heat 3, winning that heat. He also came second in the K-Pop Cup, and with Div Cups this season, coming a 4th, a 2nd, a 5th, a first and now a second in all Div Cup finals. He also came first in the Reload Heat 4 and coming third in finals. And he also just came first in the Pickle Rick Cup with the most eliminations. Zdog just keeps improving all the time, and I believe within the next few lands we will see him there. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you drop a sub and a like, as I'm making vids on OCE comp again, as this hasn't been done since Aussie Antics, and that's been a long time, so shout out to him. Anyway guys, catch you down under.